Beyond Blame, Black Men, Accountability, and the Moynihan Reckoning. In 1965, Daniel Patrick Moynihan released The Negro Family, The Case for National Action, a report that warned of the disintegration of black family structures. Moynihan identified systemic oppression, male unemployment, and economic disenfranchisement as the root causes of familial breakdown. He urged national action to address these issues. But instead of spurring self-reflection and collective accountability, his report has been weaponized. Today, many black men use it to blame black women for familial collapse, deflecting responsibility for their own roles in the community. This misuse of Moynihan's warning is not just a distortion of history, it's a roadblock to progress. Subscribe to this channel to unpack how accountability, not blame, can heal our families and communities. The conflict lies in how cycles of blame and deflection have replaced the accountability Moynihan called for. The vicious cycle of drugs and crime, drug abuse and crime are symptoms of economic neglect and social disinvestment. But instead of demanding systemic change, many black men blame black women for raising boys who do drugs, ignoring the role of systemic racism and community choices in perpetuating these cycles. Joblessness and economic disempowerment. Black men face higher unemployment rates due to systemic barriers, but blaming the system alone neglects the personal responsibility needed to pursue education, vocational training, and entrepreneurship avenues that black women often leverage to succeed. Educational disengagement. Black men's under-enrollment in college is often attributed to systemic bias, but black women face the same barriers and continue to excel. The truth is, opting out of higher education is often a cultural choice, not an insurmountable structural barrier. The pattern is clear. Deflection and blame have become convenient shields against accountability, leaving the community fractured. The turning point comes with the realization that familial abandonment and gendered blame are at the heart of this crisis. Familial abandonment. Many black men shift blame onto black women, accusing them of manning up or being too independent, while ignoring the ways male absence has forced women to become heads of households. Revisiting Moynihan's warning, Moynihan wasn't criticizing black women. He was warning that the erosion of male responsibility would fracture the black family. His report was a call to action, urging men to reclaim their roles as providers, protectors, and partners. The misuse of Moynihan's report has perpetuated cycles of blame, obscuring the real issue, the need for collective accountability and cultural renewal. As we confront these hard truths, the solutions come into focus. Reclaiming accountability, black men must recognize how their choices, not just systemic barriers, shape outcomes in education, employment, and family life. Redefining standards. Community leaders and black women can advocate for clear standards requiring men to demonstrate readiness through education, employment, and active parenting before entering partnerships. Rebuilding from within by fostering environments that celebrate accountability and providing pathways to empowerment. Black communities can begin to break the cycles of dysfunction. True progress begins when we replace blame with ownership and action. Moynihan's report was never meant to divide, it was a call for collective responsibility and renewal. Black men must move beyond deflection and embrace the roles of provider, protector, and partner with integrity. The future of black families depends on accountability, structural reform, and a commitment to rebuilding the family unit from within. The time for blame is over, it's time for action. Subscribe to this channel and like this post to join the conversation about accountability, renewal, and the path to healing our families and communities. Together, we can honor Moynihan's vision by building a future rooted in responsibility and progress. Will you rise to the challenge?